Mr. Dembo.
Mr. Davidson.
We have been categorizing Web 2.0 sites by their value as tools. But now we've come to, well, really some sites that can't be categorized in that way.
Yeah, some of our absolute favorites we still haven't quite covered yet, and that's why we just decided to create a new category called
The Best of the Rest. So, what's the first one?
Well, this one's a favorite amongst educators, and it's a really easy one to use. It's called Wordle.net.
Ah.
Now, Wordle.net is a website where you can take chunks of text, enter it in, click submit, and what it will do is it will create a piece of art where the largest words are the ones that were most frequently used.
Pretty cool. You want to see an example?
Let's do that.
Here's one.
Now this is a Wordle where the teacher assigned the students the idea of coming up with characteristics for revolutionary Americans.
Very neat. How about another example?
I got one for you.
Whoa, that's cool. Oh, I know what this is. This is the U.S. Constitution. So I can see what the writers of the Constitution most valued.
Right. How about one more?
Yes.
Now, this one is President Obama's inauguration speech, so clearly you can see what was on his mind at the time.
Yeah, this is a great tool, Wordle. I've got one too, though.
Go for it.
Look at this. It's a little bit different, but this is from the diary of a class who's recording what they ate. So you can see by the weight what they ate the most of. And a very healthy class, wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. How about one last example?
One more.
Now, this was a game created by Jen Wagner called Guess the Wordle. She would take sets of words together, put them up there, and people would try and come up with what the common theme was. Any ideas what the common theme here is?
Happiness.
That's right. This is 55 synonyms for the word happy.
And it's a different way to use Wordle because it doesn't weigh them in a different way. It just designs them. So it's sort of an art tool, which is very cool.
Now, speaking of art tools, there's another website that I thought we might talk about that actually allows you to create a poster, but digitally, so that you can include multimedia as well.
What would that be?
That's Glogster.com.
Glogster.com is sort of a digital collage tool. It lets you pull in all kinds of media and put it into sort of a digital poster.
Now, let's take a look at one example that was created by a friend of ours named Gail Lovely. This is essentially a center for young learners. Each of these circles that has a play button in it has instructions for the students, and then it tells them which videos to watch and what they're supposed to focus on.
Very neat. How do you do that, Mr. Dembo?
It couldn't be easier. All you have to do is create a glog and then use the tools that you're going to see right there. Click on image to add an image. You upload it from your computer, drag it into the poster, and then you can resize it, you can rotate it, and drag it to exactly where you want.
So you upload all the resources, all this digital media, and then you drag it into your poster.
Exactly. Now, you can also do more than just images. You can add in text, you can add in links, and of course, you can add in video. So if you click on the video button, you can add in things that you've already uploaded, or you can click on the grab button, which will load up your webcam, and then
all you need to do is hit record, and Glogster will record via your webcam anything that you have to say. You can then add that directly into your glog.
Oh, here you are. So it's a direct feed from your computer up to Glogster.
Exactly.
Very
you can
neat.
record your instructions, and the students can actually see you telling them what you want them to be doing.
All right, let me show you an example that I like. This is one from an elementary school. It's a project on inventors. And as you can see, there's both pictures and videos. And a lot of this video is original. And do you see one Web 2.0 application in there?
Absolutely. If you look right down there, you'll see one that we talked about in another one of these videos called Blabberize. So essentially, Glogster can also be just like a wiki in that it will aggregate together all of these projects that you've created using other Web 2.0 tools.
Which is great. And the ability to aggregate things together is also a characteristic of the next site we look at, which is called VoiceThread.com.
Now, VoiceThread is a website where you can take your own media, upload it into the site, and then people can add their own contributions to it.
Each resource sort of becomes its own community. It's a very great way to build projects. And like every other Web 2.0 site we've had, it works about the same way. On this site, as you can see, you have uploads. The uploads can come from a variety of sources. Then you comment, and that's where you create content by commenting. And then you can share it to a wide variety of places on the World Wide Web.
Now, what exactly do you mean by comments?
Well, here's the way you can comment in VoiceThread. Here's an image that we uploaded. And if you notice at the bottom, bottom, there's a variety of ways that somebody can contribute to this. One, I can comment by text, by typing. I can comment using my microphone in the computer. I can also use my webcam to leave a video of myself commenting, or I can do it by phone.
That sounds very, very cool, but what does it look like in an educational setting?
Let me show you what a teacher did. This is a project where a teacher wanted student comments on a book, The Secret Garden, and here's the student comments.
So the teacher took their content, uploaded it to the center, and then each of the students gets to add their own contribution to it.
True, you want to hear one?
Absolutely.
Listen.
Hi, I'm Zan, and I did not feel surprised when Mary found the secret garden.
And each of those icons represents a different student in the class. They pick their own picture to represent themselves, which is another kind of fun thing about VoiceThread.
Absolutely. Now, are there any other tools that are worth mentioning about VoiceThread?
Yes, especially if you're a sports fan. What John Madden used to do in football games, drawing all over the X's and O's, you can do yourself with educational videos. So here's a video about dinosaurs, and I drew a circle using the drawing tool around the dinosaur, then around the person. This is a video that talks about the scale between dinosaurs and people. And again, anybody that comes in can leave a comment. So the drawing tools, I think, are a very cool feature in VoiceThread.
It's a very easy way for a teacher to highlight exactly what they want the students to key in on.
And if you want more examples, you can go to VoiceThread, and when you browse, just search for the word education. You'll find lots and lots of very good stuff.
It's an absolutely incredible tool that has 1,000 different applications, and it's a wonderful way to wrap up our Best of the Rest video.
Yeah, so we've seen a lot of really good stuff. What's left to do?
Only one thing.
Go explore. So maybe in the close we want to be that, down on the bottom of the credits or something like that. You just don't know.